I know I just been waiting. These problems I've been facing, yeah. I know I just been waiting. These problems I've been facing, these drugs that I've been slanging, I can't stop. No, my soul is set ablaze in this fire. I can't.
Third gear at 2700, 2800. Holy fuck! It just starts to light up the tires.
Problems I just face them, I won't stop.
What's up, guys? So today we've swapped garages. We're now in our garage, the Driftify garage. We got the Turbo E36 in here after the dyno. It made good power, but here, I'll show you guys. The wastegate spring is too big. We have to change out the wastegate spring to a smaller one. The radiator exploded because a pulley bolt was loose and it flew off. Our bad. And he ended up getting a new Mishimoto radiator, new Mishimoto fan. We're gonna get a new reservoir as well that is bleedable, so it bleeds. Self-bleeds, because this one you have to manually bleed it and it causes some problems. Here we have another reservoir, and we had another reservoir there for mock-up, but we're just gonna go with the Mishimoto stuff. Got to do a few things in the rear end. The tires are rubbing, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna adjust the suspension, do a little bit of cutting, do some fender rolling, and then after our last day at Wonka, Shimon thinks he blew up his differential. It's definitely not a welded differential anymore. It is fully open right now. Here, I don't know if you can show the other wheel while showing this wheel, but I'm spinning it to the forward. Oh, and it like locks up too.
It's in a gear.
Oh, it's in gear? Ah, it was spinning a little bit, even while in gear. So I'm spinning this wheel backwards. Oh, it spins backwards. You can probably hear that metallic noise. Is there anything else we need to do to it?
I don't think so. I want to repair the back after hitting a wall. Change these lights. I don't care about it really.
Yeah, you could cut it with the grinder, pull it out a bit.
Oh, I have to repair my jack point.
Ah, yeah, that's probably the most important part. This car doesn't like to be jacked up from anywhere but the diff. Actually doesn't look that bad on camera. This entire floor has been cut and re-welded back in. And then here there's just a hole in our tiny little jack. It's not even straight. So with the car, as you guys last saw, it was on the dyno. I wasn't able to be there for the ending of it. The tuner, he's an amazing guy, smartest guy we know. He managed to pull 478 horsepower out of this car on 1.5 bar, which is too much boost. We're turning it down, but that's amazing. The transmission held up, it shifts good, everything works great. There's a few little electronical things that we got to figure out with the dash and some of the sensors and gauges, but overall really great and we're really happy with it. Just gotta button it up now. Didn't help. Pretty much we gotta put a catch can in. It's actually a nice unit from Turbo Works here. But it's a weird bracket. It's got two holes there, and this is the bracket. So you can only, I don't even know what you're supposed to mount this to. Honestly, I'm assuming like a strut tower or something. But our strut tower is really nice in here. So we don't really want to drill any holes in here. And also, even if I did, it would be too tall. So, because the tallest thing in here is the wastegate, and we cannot have anything taller. If I add tubes to this, it'll be even taller. So our best fitment is somewhere in here. It'll look cool. You'll see the turbo works. You'll be able to see how full it is and everything. This hose is This hose is too big. This supplied hose with it is too small. Also, I guess it's BMW colored, but it looks like garbage. So we're gonna probably have to go buy new hoses tomorrow. Yesterday I was just test fitting this guy a bit. As you can see, I've taken those fittings out and these bolts out as well. And I have made a bracket. This is not the final product. This is for fitting. Anyways, so this is roughly where this will sit. Now, we have the hose there and it's going like this. Now, if we have the hose run like this, we won't be able to close the trunk. Big issue. So what I have done is we will turn this like that. And then now the hose can run straight through here. It'll be easier once it's on there to just point it there. I need to do some trimming. That was already scratched, that wasn't me now. All right, so I have taken the wastegate out. So this is what was in the wastegate. This is what is supposed to be in the wastegate. Quite the difference. So this one spring is good for like 0.5. This little one for something else. Now, that's a huge difference. No wonder we were over boosting. Good to check these things before, but you're here now. It's gonna get done. Out of the 4 springs, we went with the one biggest one. And I already have the wastegate back in there. V-band's on. Now I just gotta try to get the downpipe on. But after that, just the coupler, bolt everything back up and she's Gucci. We will be putting on a new reservoir here. And we gotta change out coolant temp sensor in the head over there. Bracket is getting painted. This is our paint booth and tire storage. It's coming together pretty nice. Here we got actually the old spoiler off that car on Shimon's E36. Looks questionable, but I think we're gonna send it. All right, catch can is plumbed. So you'll be able to see your level. And then I just have this going to a filter here. But that looks way better than a blue hose. All right, so quick summary of what we've done here. Took the turbo off, put the cover on. Cover looks very nice. The fitment's a little weird back here. I don't know. I feel like it should go further or some shit, but that's besides the point. Got the beautiful catch can set up here. Looks like it was meant to be. Ain't going nowhere. I could maybe tighten that a little bit more. Wastegate spring has been changed out to the correct spring. Now we gotta do this. So back here, we adjusted the spring height to what it should be, as low as it can go. They don't want this car slammed, so we're gonna keep it reasonable. But the next step is to cut out this this lip here. Sorry about the lighting. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to have to cut all this out. Then after we cut it all out, we'll give it a light little fender roll. As you can see, she's been cut. Now this is like glue here. That's glue, so that's not metal. That'll all get pulled out. We'll grind that down a little bit more. Here we just did this for now, so it kind of looks, normal. But if we need to, we can always trim that down, hammer it in, whatever. And I don't know, it's probably TJ Hunt level. The lineup's pretty good for eyeball. Oh yeah, this is the safety equipment for today. Not pretty bad. This honestly keeps my ears pretty protected from the noise. And then gloves. These are Shimon's gloves. Sorry, I stole them. Now it's time to cut out arch number dos. Alrighty, so you just saw that stuff was cut out. We did the other side already. Now we're almost ready to roll. So this is a almost Fender roller. We have a heat gun over there as well. Yeah, just gotta get the car into neutral. For that, it has to be turned on. All right, so we got the heat gun here. Just gonna work our way, slowly warming this up, and then give it a touch. It's not that warm yet. All right, so this is max droop or max compression. You can see up in there. You can't really see, but trust me, it's not gonna touch anything. It doesn't even look bad from here. If you get close, you will see a little bit of imperfections. It's old paint, even with the heat gun and the Fender roller. This side came out a lot better. There's only one little part here where it like got a little wonky. Like I said, it's just old metal, old paint. All right, so we have one blinker working. This one's not working still, so we gotta figure that out too, I guess. So the blinker is mounted. Only thing is we need a orange light bulb. It's been zip tied there for safeties. Ah, yes. A connector has been left unplugged, we believe, so we have to go digging back here. And then it might be leaking from here. We have to check that as well. And that's probably why our fuel gauge doesn't work. Should be good from now on, I hope. We'll give it a check in a second. All right, so on the other side, bit of a different story. Not only were there 2 of these bolts put in, not 4. Man, what the fuck? So I'm assuming it's still leaking fuel. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? 5 hose clamps, people. Wow. Okay, so that's 5 hose clamps. That's some Polish shit. Damn. Wow. I don't even have words. Oh, and the fuel gauge works. Sick. Also, you just saw that fuel line mess. Well, got some new fuel line here. So this is what we had on the feed side. And then I went to this little thing. And then that. So, got rid of that. Took it out. And now we have this nice nylon hose. It's fuel rated. Bartek got a new welder. Now we're gonna be welding this. Jesus. All right, so we're left with something like this. It'll do the job. I'm gonna clean it up, obviously, but these are here to stop the hose from falling off on both sides in case. Not that they should need that because it's a tight fit. I just came here to like undo these bolts to take the shroud off because I need to make that hole slightly bigger for the reservoir. But I noticed that from that hose, slight dribble, and on the bottom, so it's coming down from there. And then over here, the drain plug, there's also wetness. Sometimes life is just like this. So if you look down there, there we go. Now that it's focused, gotta tighten every single clamp. Getting ready for the new Mishimoto. Got the coolant level sensor in the bottom, looking all fancy. Got the fan and the shroud over there. We had to drill out that hole a little bigger. Now we're gonna paint that to seal it up. Hello. So, right now, you guys can tell, car is warming up. It's been warming up for a while now. It's so cold outside. Anyway, I redid the coolant reservoir, the catch can, and then Buddy's picking up his car. And it's going for the dyno again on, oh shit, the door's just slamming shut, causing a gas chamber. Taking the car for a test drive and to center the steering wheel. Can't go into boost because the wastegate spring has been changed, but drives like a normal car. Feels like a normal car. It's actually really quiet in here. Peaceful. Immaculate vibes achieved.
I know I just been waiting. These problems I've been facing, yeah. I know I just been waiting. Can't stop. No, my soul is set ablaze in this fire. I can take it. My problems I just face them. I won't stop. Now you need a bump to get back up. Now we chillin' in the backseat and we both fucked up. Yeah, we know they about to knock it, but we both want love. I can't show love cause I ain't about that shit. Nah, now we chillin' in the corner of the room. I ain't even off the molly or the coke or the shrooms. I'll be sippin' on my syrup, I'll be smoking this blue. I ain't talking to no hoes, I ain't talking to kids. Nah, I'm sippin' on codeine.
The flashlight, man.
Show love cause I ain't about that shit. Nah, now we chillin' in the corner of the room. I ain't even off the molly or the coke or the shrooms. I'll be sippin' on my syrup, I'll be smoking this blue. I ain't talking to no hoes, I ain't talking to goose. Nah, sippin' on codeine, give me a minute, mind to be trippin', lean to be slippin'. I used to be trippin', hoes will be pimpin'. Little bitch, I run her back, you got like that, spinning backs.
Could you say it to the camera?
It's too slippery for me.
It is very slippery, it's too slippery for me too. I almost hit the barrier too, really badly. But
I almost hit it twice, so.
I got hoes, they lining up, they just want me back. They just want me back. Yeah, they just want me back. Yeah, they just want me back. But I can feel in these hoes, and I can feel it no more. They just want me back.